What is up, everybody? Hope you're doing well. Side quest week 2. We got some objectives. We're going to go over a little bit of a kind of easy kind of cheese guide to this in a moment. It's just a case of like the first champions you're going to face up against Nebula or Dr. Voodoo. Use a Mystic champion. If you've got then the second fight will be Moon Knight or Misty Knight. Use a skill-based champion. Then you've got facing off against Crossbones or Mole Man, and use a mutant-based champion. And finally, it's all about using either Mystic skill or mutant against King Groot, Grutius Maximonius. I've got to keep a log on my take-home with my rewards, which so far has largely been exactly the same as before. So yay, fun. First one we got is Heal or Hide, trying to desperately avoid not getting absolutely clattered, because, you know. And also making sure I don't get healed, because you've got that kind of heal reversal, which isn't too great. We saw it just happening there. Especially if the AI is not performing to your liking, it can be a little bit annoying. So, of course, make sure not to get healed, because it will be reversed on you and you'll be very annoyed by the end of it, which can happen. Don't try and get annoyed. So Moon Knight right at the very start will go unblockable, or Misty Knight will go unblockable as well. It's up to you which kind of champions you use against this, any kind of like skill-based champions, if indeed you're playing into the objectives. But I would say like Nick Fury, you know, comes in clutch with the old 5-star version of him. One day I'll get the 6-star, and one day I'll be really happy with that. Crossbones has breakthrough. He has enhanced parry, 50% power gain, feat of energy, and wavering will. So just do a heavy attack, and you know, before you know it, you'll be throwing an SP2 like this, and just, you know, defeating the enemy. So, you know, it's a very straightforward fight with that one. But yeah, I don't know if you'd want to have something more of a passive that he wouldn't shrug off, providing, because he shrugs off debuffs, not passives. So yeah, any kind of like mutant-based champion for that class advantage is going to work fine. For King Groot, you've got to work fast, it seems, which is because you got Flare on. And I went in close to past an SP2 originally. I think that as soon as I shoot off the next SP2, he says, in theory, it should be a case this fight will be over. But Flare, not too great of a node, but hey ho, you know, is what it is. Right, come at me, bro. And then one more, or no, hit into my block there. And then throw the SP2, and then it's over. Yeah, just simple as that. So I think this week is really, really straightforward, very, very easy. I would have used Dr. Doom for that one, but it just seemed so much more fun just to throw an SP2 with Bishop and have the fight over and done with. And if you didn't want to go down that method of doing these objectives, there are other ways of doing it. So here's your first one. Dr. Voodoo. So first of all, if you go to your search and you put in Vlad, by the way, all information I will actually throw out just now before we go over it. So yeah, on screen right now, if you want to take a screenshot or whatever you want to do, hello screenshot people, there's just some info here of some targets, some easy targets, and also some stuff. So just going to go over it. So yeah, take print screen now, or check out the link in the description. It will take you to the guide for this month. So yeah, like the champions to go to. First of all, Vlad 014. There we go. So it's Vlad 014, and then we've got a 4-star version right there. Your alternative is going to Act 2.3. Select 2.3, and then in 2.3, which will be there, the Evolution 1. Enter into it, and then boom, you'll see a Dr. Voodoo there, a 2 energy Dr. Voodoo option for those interested, especially if you're burning through your energy for this one. Again, it's down to you. You don't have to do this. I just went through a process if you can do it via the side quest with those particular champions. The next up will be the Moon Knight one, so this will be Fearless Adventurer 2. So your options for this are dual target, big, and put a capital G, and then what we're doing is we're putting in Big Soul Raven, Big Soul Raven, and there we go. There's a 4-star. Of course, there's probably like easier ones, but like look, there's a 4-star. If you can't defeat a 4-star, then there's a serious problem in MCOC. Act 3.1.1 is where you'll find a dual target. The dual target is, and this is a bit of an iffy one, 3.1.1, which is this one right here. I would say if you are not willing to spend energy for it, then don't do it. But it is, it's over there. There it is. It is a bit pricey on the energy side, which is 2, 4, 6. It may be 8. It may be 6. Maybe I haven't kind of calculated correctly, but maybe do the side quest. Pair up instead. Next option, crossbones dual target. So if you put in capital cross and then capital bone. Actually, no. If you put in crossbones, sorry, I just got that wrong. If you put in crossbones, it's crossbones. If you put crossbones, you'll see crossbones with the rights kind of like circle around it. So just put in crossbones, and there's a 4-star option right there. Alternatively, you can go in for a 6 energy target, but the problem is it isn't Act 5, so maybe a bit more of kind of like a nuisance. So Act 5.1.3, which is in back and forth. You go in there, we'll preview it. Luckily you can preview this, and it is right up there. So there's a crossbones right there, but it is a case it's a 2, 4, 6 energy spent in order to pick it up. Not exactly economical. What else? Well, the final one will be, I've not found a Mole Man one or a Misty Knight or a Nebula ones that are kind of like cheap on the energy, but King Groot. So there is a cool option for King Groot as a dual target. There's actually a couple, but I'll go with the easiest one, which is if you put in King, space, and then Grouch. So like that, King Grouch. There is a King Groot right there, which is a rank 1, unawakened, 5-star, which is just really easy to blast up. So again, up to you how you want to approach this particular quest and the farming methods. Good luck to you in however you want to do it. That indeed has been the video, and I'll see you next week for more objectives, guides and stuff like that. So thanks very much for watching. Make sure to check out some other content located on the screen right now, and I'll see you in the next video, which will probably be a dissection of this Necropolis live stream, because there has been something sneaky that, well, crept in to the announcement, which I wasn't too happy with, but we'll talk about that in a minute. Thanks and goodbye.